Hi, welcome to the Earth+Flax studio. Today we are on site at a residential project in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. This project applied a coat of black pine tar and Viking Purified raw linseed oil last season, and we're here today to apply a second coat. The homeowner wanted to achieve a black, matte, shushugiban-like finish. The black pine tar and purified linseed oil is a great product combination to achieve that look. Why we are kind of doing this one coat and then applying that second coat in a season or two is just to achieve that matte finish right off the bat. If you apply multiple coats of your pine tar mixture, it will bring up the shine. All the traditional coatings will matte out gradually with time. That's just simply how they age. But this is a really successful strategy to get that matte finish right away. As we can see here, we're getting a little bit of cupping. The wood definitely is very dry. All kiln dried timber needs a fair amount of purified linseed oil. And so we want to make sure that we don't wait quite a few years to get the second coat on. There's quite a lot of wiggle room, but again, we applied the first coat last year. We're here to do the second coat, and I think the wood will be very thankful. The ratio of black pine tar to purified linseed oil is really up to personal preference. This project used a 50-50 ratio for the first coat, and I think we're going to up the black pine tar percentage in order to cover some of the resinous areas and knots in the wood grain. Your first step will be to mix your black pine tar and purified linseed oil. Use a flathead screwdriver and work your way around the pine tar can in order to avoid damaging the lid. Once opened, go ahead and mix your pine tar very well before pouring into and incorporating with your purified linseed oil. Be sure to mix your pine tar and purified linseed oil very well before each use. Apply thin, even coats in 60-degree or warmer temperatures with good air circulation. This is very important. Thick coats may not be able to soak in and dry properly. In order to achieve thin, even coats, avoid overloading your brush. A little goes a long way. Stretch or brush out the mixture as you apply to avoid applying thick coats. Apply in the morning if possible, so the coating has all afternoon to soak in, especially if you're working during colder or cooler months. Dry time in ideal conditions is 72 hours, but leave longer if needed. It will take approximately 2 weeks to fully cure. Once you've finished application, do any cleanup needed on trim, flashing, or fixtures. It's been about a month and we're back on site here, and as you can see, we've achieved a beautiful, intense black finish. The surface buildup and additional protection of that second coat is certainly visible. The shine has increased a little, but will continue to matte out over time. A maintenance coat of the purified linseed oil or your pine tar mixture can be applied whenever the wood begins to look very dry. For this project, it'll probably be in the 8 to 10 year range. A maintenance coat of your purified linseed oil or pine tar mixture can be applied to the wood whenever it appears very dry, in order to maintain ideal moisture protection. Your maintenance schedule will depend on factors like wood species and climate. If you have any questions about using authentic black pine tar, feel free to visit us at earthandflax.com or send us a question at info@earthandflax.com.